Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready because we've got another good one on tap.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
That this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Dobbins trying the left side.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Now it's Wilson.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
And this will be a Giants 1st down as the tackle made at the 26-yard line.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style, too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Vic to run.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Play action now, Vick. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Marshall, 52 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Wilson. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Time for a break. We've hit. Okay. Well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out.
This one fielded at the 5.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The drive will start with an option going left. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd down, it's Lynch. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Vick from his end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They will indeed go for it. Vick. And Marshall's got it. And they work this out past the 25. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. 1st down, the run with Lynch. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Derrick Henry. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Vick on the sneak. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Vick going to run the sneak.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Vick on the sneak. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll wind up getting 2 on the sneak, but he was hoping for more than that, and it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down 10-0, 44 seconds to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot.
Dobbins with it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Wilson. Finding some room at midfield.
He gets this complete to Diggs.
And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Throwing now is Wilson. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. One last shot for Wilson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
And we are underway in Buffalo. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd down and 3. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Off the option, here's Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he gets it down to the 32. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
They go with the option on 4th down, left side. Vic into the slide, and he's got the 1st. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Here is the former Bill, Marshawn Lynch. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Getting the call, Lynch running left. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We're scoreless after 1. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Lynch. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Lynch. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
And they will take a knee here.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Vic going to run the sneak. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down.
Now, that was a little too conservative for my liking. It's only second down, and they try to run the sneak. Give credit to the defense. They pushed them back and set up third down.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is third and goal. Vic on the sneak, and he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it. Lynch, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Marshawn Lynch. As the first half is winding down. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. Just 20 seconds remaining here before the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So we've hit enter, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This taken in at the goal line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Third quarter starts with a run from Lynch. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. The 10th carry of the game for Marshawn Lynch. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first. On the handoff, Lynch. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 52 yards on the ground for him so far. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Handoff comes to Lynch. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A first down carry for Henry. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Vic going to run the sneak. And he will push forward and pick up the first down. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, it's Henry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Now it's 2nd and 9. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
He's going to let it fly. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the Giants have just about sewn up this football game. Scoring has really been at a premium, and Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Madden Ultimate Team, and I'm your host, the coach. This game should not disappoint, so sit back and put that remote down.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Hill is going to take it out of the... And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And who's got it? The Giants.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Off the option, here's Henry. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And this one is right through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. To the air, Allen steps away to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
Taking it about the 16. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Off the option, here's Henry. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Off the option, here's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. 10 more there and another 1st down. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brandon Marshall as the first half is winding down. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills' offense now for one final time in this first half. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And that'll do it for the Well, that came a little abruptly here. So working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. Well, we can get to the 3rd quarter now. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off the option, here's Henry. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Off the option, here's Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Off the option, here's Henry. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Off the option, here's Henry. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 2 yards is the pickup, and that leads to a New York 1st down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And it's caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.